Hello and welcome to DCD Transporters. I'm Darren and I want to guide you through our latest conversion. Jack's on the camera and we're going to show you what we've been up to for the last few weeks with this van behind me. Okay, let's reveal the interior. So this is our U-shaped lounge. It's our favourite. I think if you've watched some of our videos before, you'll see why. Maximum storage, maximum space, huge bed. And with a long wheelbase, it just gets even bigger. Even more storage, even bigger bed. So this has got a 6-foot bed inside it and heaps of storage. So we've added our ship deck flooring, which is a Carndean floor. That gives it that extra bit of luxury and really nice style. It's got an auto-term heater inside it, an additional 12-volt leisure system, which is going to give you more lighting and all your sockets with a 240 hookup, all hidden on the back, which we'll show you shortly. But let's take a jump on the inside and we'll do some interior shots so you can see some more detail of the conversion. So inside, as we say, this is birch ply, so we'll only use birch on our builds. It's a really lovely material, so you can leave those edges, as we say, like a live finish. It's a very strong material as well and just gives that super finish. So over on the passenger side of the van, as the kit goes around the step, in here we've got our porta potty storage area. These are on 130 kilo drawer runners. So you can leave the porta potty inside the drawer. You do not need to be moving it in and out. So that remains fully functional without you having to stress yourself and move that around in there. So that's a really great little storage area. And of course, the best thing is you can hide it away because nobody wants to put potty on display. So inside we've got additional lighting that's illuminating the floor area. Really nice bit of ambient sort of lighting style to that, which is creating a really lovely environment. Night heater controls up on the side, switch for your pump for your tap and your sink in here. It's a nice little Dometic unit, there we go, which is going to give you the sink in there. 240 sockets, USB-C and USB-A's, wireless charger up on the top, really nice deep drawer, comes all the way out, and we've got a tablet mount to go up on the ceiling, so you can also put your tablet in there, so if you're watching your films, YouTube and bits and bobs from inside the van, that's going to mount up on the top there. Again, when we go around the back, we'll show you that affixed to the van. Dometic fridge, it's our staple. We really like the Dometic fridges. The CRX50 is just brilliant. So it's a 50 litre fridge, or just around about that. So you've got all your nice freezer area in there, decent storage, so you can get a decent bottle of wine in there if you wish. And then your night heater outlets just on the floor, and that's directional as well. This van is a twin slider, so you can move it. So if you put an awning on the other side and you want to warm up that awning, obviously the little nozzle is directional, so you can either bring the heat into the van or you can push the heat out the other way. Van shades, of course we fitted van shades, why would you not? So these have been color coded. So these are the Spectrum range from van shades. So it's got a really nice coating on the top here. So these have been colour matched to the plastics in the van, and then the midnight blue blinds, just to add that lovely little blue touch to them as well. So moving back in towards the middle, we've got our eccentric table. So if we move over to here. So the benefit of these is, one, you don't have a table leg sitting in the floor that's fixed and is constantly in the way. These 360 tables are brilliant because you can move them around. If you've got two people sitting and you want to dine together, you're going to get a decent space, so you can put plenty on that table. If you're going to be working and using the van as a little office, you want to have your laptop in the van, that's brilliant. And it's going to enable you to sit in lots of different places and still have that table, so you can access everything nice and easy and move around the van as well. So there we go. Suede cushions, the little button detail that we've done on this to match the sides. So Leighton had already suede lined the van, and they've done an absolutely fantastic job. So we've just added some suede cushions in a matching grey to complement that as well, and just added these nice little button details to it. So I think you'll agree, they look amazing. So underneath the cushion, you've got a big storage area in this box here. Obviously your cupboard that houses main electrics and your water tank. Got lots of space to store stuff in there, and that's got access from the other side as well, which we will show you as we tour around the van. But let's make our way out now, and we'll show you the back of the van and the little touches that we've added to that as well. Okay, so here we are around the back of the van, so we'll just show you a couple of little details on it. So let's get the boot open and take a look inside. So before we start with the U-shape, we'll just show you one of the usual little features that we've done before. The external hookup hidden underneath the tailgate flap. What a handy nice little bit that is in there, and just keeps it tucked out of the way. Perfect. My absolute pet hate is seeing hookups underneath the bumper. Nobody wants to get down on their knees, particularly if you're on a wet campsite on the grass. So that's just lovely, convenient, super dry, so it's going to be a nice little point there. Hookup lead, bosh, in that, to your campsite, done. So let's go through some details in the back here. We've got lots of access to get into storage. So we've got access into here into a large storage area that goes underneath the U-shape. So you can put like wheel levelers, chocks, your jack in there, bits and bobs that are going to be, you know, just your everyday rock up at the campsite. And here we go. There's your bits and bobs that you're going to need straight away. So they're going to be stored in that. We've got our buddy box sitting in the middle, which we'll bring out in a minute and we'll show you that in more detail. And then on to our favourite piece. So this is the kitchen style pull-out drawer. So in here, we've got a full width or length pull-out drawer on 200 kilo runners. And as you can hear, that then clicks into place to stop that from going back into the van if the van isn't quite level. And that is a fully functional, very strong drawer that you can then put your cooker on. So we're using a Cadak. So this is the Cadak Twin. Really nice little cooker. It's got, as it sounds, you know, it's got 2 plates. Really, really handy. And you can spin this round either way. So if you want to cook outside and you're facing here, you know, you've got your awning set up, you want to be this way around, or if you want to be underneath the shelter of the tailgate, so you've got your chair sitting here and you can be cooking up, that's absolutely brilliant. So that works really well with the drawer setup that we've got. And then to add a little bit extra to it, to give you that little bit of extra prep space, we've put a drawer in here with your chopping board on the top. Now the chopping board is removable, so you can just slide your chopping board out and then either take that into the van, if you're prepping stuff in the van, getting ready to do whatever with, you can get all your cutlery, all stored in there, your implements and bits and bobs, plates, cups, loads and loads of storage, and then this really lovely piece of oak, which obviously matches your worktop inside and your table, that stores neatly just on the top. So that just goes into there, pops down in position, and then you've got a really, really nice prep space inside. Then we close that up out of the way, and we've got more cupboard space in here, so you can have your gas bottles sitting in there if you wish, more bits and bobs to hide, you know, your saucepans. We use a lot of the Ridge Monkey stuff. That is right, really nice, just nice compact portable saucepans, sort of frying pans, that sort of bits, and they'll store in there absolutely perfectly. So we've got that in there as well. Loads and loads of storage. More prep space up on the top here, and all matching in the birch and the gloss white that we've done. So to remove or to put the drawer back in, pop the runner back up, that'll release it, and that slides conveniently out of the way. So if you want to take a better look at the U-shape as you're seeing inside the van, that lovely U-shaped lounge is going to give you lots of seating and that really big bed. And what we've done is we've just added the nice little storage box to it as well. I'll remove that and we'll get it down on the ground all set up, and then we'll show you that in more detail. So this is our little buddy box, and the inspiration that I've taken from that was when we had a bay window. It had this lovely little seating box that used to sit between the 2 seats at the front. And that little buddy box was really handy. So if you had a pop top, you could use it to stand on, get up into the roof. And also it just used to hide a load of stuff. So I thought, well, we could use something similar. And we've seen similar in the vans. We've used them for like porta potty boxes and that sort of thing. But this little buddy box is just purely storage, and you can use it as a little stool if you want to, so you can take it out of the van, put it in the awning. It's got nice little feet that'll keep it protected and away from the ground, and then obviously when it's sitting in the van, it is on nice little rubber feet, as we said, so it's not going to damage any of the flooring. But yeah, take it out, put it in the awning, lovely little additional storage. So the cushion just matches and sits on the top. Move him out of the way, and then you've just got a really simple but really effective storage box for putting loads and loads of stuff in. So absolutely brilliant. And that fits so neatly just in the slot at the back of the van. And with it removed, so you don't have to use it, with it removed from the van, you've now created this huge load through area. Fantastic if you want to take kayaks, mountain bikes, any other sort of large, long load through sort of items. And so you've got this whole accessible bit. And if you're in the van and moving around, you've now got access in and out, whereas a traditional U-shape is going to stop you from being able to do that. So you're going to have to then go around and, you know, enter and exit via the side door. Now you can enter and exit your van via the tailgate or barn doors if you've got those. So it just opens up that flexibility. We think that's a really, really nice little system. And you can still use the U-shape as a bed as well. So just by moving the cushions out of the way and then popping the flap over, putting your cushion back from the buddy box here, as simple as that, you've got your U-shape. So you're not reliant upon the buddy box sitting in there. So you've now got your U-shaped lounge back again without having to put the buddy box back in. So that can live either permanently at home in the garage, just as an extra bit of a storage thing, and then when you come out in the van, you pop it back in the van when you need to take bits with you. Or if it's in the van already, you can just pop it into the awning and it's staying in there with all, so you can put muddy boots in there so they're away from the van, everything that you're using to go camping, and then your van still functions with or without it, which is a great idea. So as this one is a twin slider, we thought we'd show you some of the details that we've added to the back of the cupboard. So the kitchen cabinet here, we've obviously panelled in. So importantly, because the fridge is now panelled in, we've got, as standard, we put a nice little vent in there. Just allows the fridge to breathe. It's directly level with the CRX 50's ventilation and heat dissipation point. So it's got a fan in there on the CRX 50. So with our vent right next to it, it's a good 100 mil, so it's going to allow a lot of airflow through it and keep that fridge at an optimal temperature. On this side of the cupboard, obviously you've got access to get in and out, so you've got access to your water tank that sits in there, lots of your electrics and whatever else you're going to be storing in there at the same time. And it also, with both the doors open up, you're going to get a nice bit of ventilation through the van, and if you want to, obviously you can chat to whoever's on the inside, and that's just a nice little point where you can just see each other, keep it open. Yeah, just really nice. Twin sliders do make a lot of sense, and we really like them, and with it panelled up like that, it's just finished really lovely. And here we are on the inside of the van. So I want to show you how easy it is to get it into the bed configuration. So stick with us and we're going to move the cushions over and make this massive bed that the van has got inside it. So these onto the driver's side. Move this cushion up. Now the easiest bit about our U-shape is that once the cushion is moved up out of the way, it's really easy to get hold of this flap. So you don't have to fight with it. You haven't got to try and find a space for the cushion to sit somewhere else while you're moving it into the bed mode. Pop this down, that sits in there. Grab your two backrests, just pop them into the middle. One massive bed. That is probably one of the biggest beds that you're going to get in a transport size van, and we absolutely love it for that reason. So here we are, as demonstrated, into the full bed setup. That, along with the tablet holder up on the roof, makes such a super comfortable, great van, you know, for spending time in, chilling out, watching your favorite films. Just loads and loads of space. This is a massive bed. You can see why it is our absolute favorite. So thanks very much for joining us on this video. We've had an absolute blast making this van. It's been amazing, and what a pleasure it is to show you. So hopefully you can get some ideas and really see what we've been up to. So thanks again from both myself and Jack, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you have enjoyed it, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us, and we'll be able to bring you more, and we'll see you soon. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.